good morning or good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day number 2 of the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle promotion. I'm excited to invite Tineke on with me. We're going to be going into how to stock up and stack smart. We're also going to go into her contribution in the bundle, 10s first, a little bit about her and her story, and a whole bunch of other stuff that comes up. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Oh, I see Tineke just joined us here. I'm going to invite her in. I hope you check it out. If you haven't checked it out yet, now is the time. We've put our hearts and souls into this, over 32 resources worth over 1,300. Hey, Tineke, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, good morning or good afternoon. Is it morning or afternoon for you?
Same time as you, I think.
Yes, same time. Yes, sir. So not super early morning. Is this early morning for you or not early morning for you?
No, I have little kids, so I'm up at 7.
Oh my, yeah. I'll admit this
Yeah.
is not early, but early-ish.
Okay.
I like the 8 or 9 a.m. wake ups, but I woke up at about
Oh, yeah.
8:30 today. So how
Yeah.
are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing very, very, very well. Excited for day number 2 here and to be a
Yeah,
part of
me
this with
too.
you and everyone else.
Yeah, me too.
I was just
Really
mentioning,
cool.
sorry.
Yeah, really cool to be part of the bundle this year.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an online festival with all these lives, and I really hope that a lot of people enjoy all the lives. And just a reminder to everyone, you can check out the whole live schedule in the top right of the website under the 2025 live schedule. I'm sure there's like 100 and some lives in there, and you can find tons of topics, and there's direct links. And about the bundle itself, you can grab it right now. It's over $1,930 worth of stuff, or sorry, $1,390 worth of stuff. And both of our books are in there, but only for $50 and only till the 11th. And I encourage everyone to check it out in either of our links in bio. If you're not following Tineke, then go to her bio right now and check that out.
Yeah.
But getting right into it, this fun topic of stocking up and stacking smart. I mean, I think this can really make or break a raw food lifestyle. A lot of people just try and freestyle it, but being a little bit prepared can make all the difference. And I would like to really start there. Just what does that look like to you to really stock up, and then we'll get into what does
Yeah.
stacking smart mean.
Well, yeah, I like to uh, buy from farmers markets
Yeah,
in the neighborhood. So and buy bulk because I work 4 days a week and have 3 kids, so it's busy life. And
yeah, yeah,
well, you really want a lot of fresh stuff. So
yeah.
um, yeah, most of the time I go once a week to the farmers market, and well, when I'd say I can get a cheap box of bananas of 18 kilo or something, I share with Wendy. She lives like 15 minutes away,
Yeah.
and well, then I'm good for about a week, and sometimes you have to dry things because they're getting
So funny. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Blessing to have a dehydrator and a freezer at times. Hey.
Yeah, right. And yeah, and actually I have one freezer and one fridge, so sometimes it's not enough,
Yeah.
but yeah, doing the best I can.
Do you mean you have like a stand-up freezer and a stand-up fridge, like two? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good though, because I mean, most people just have the one, right? Like the
Oh
split
yeah.
freezer, and that's what I have here. But I'm a little lucky, or at least I was in the winter months, because we have a storage kind of like, what is it called, a pantry or whatever, that stays a little bit cold in the winter, but then in the summer it's not really cold. But in the winter, I was using it as my secondary produce storage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting cold at your place in winter, right?
I mean, it's all
Yeah.
relative, like compared to Canada, not cold at all. But
Okay.
it hovers kind of between, freezing, basically a couple degrees above or sometimes a couple degrees below. But it seems most of the winter it's like just above freezing, and snow doesn't stick here, which is really nice in Malmo. It might snow 2 to 4 times in the winter, but it's rare that it stays around for more than a day or two max. So
All right. It's kind of the same as it is
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
So with your farmer's market, do you go there with a car or do you go there with a trolley or what do you do?
I go with my car because I have to drive like half an
Yeah.
hour, but it's worth it because it's yeah, they have such a good produce for a good price, and if I have to buy all of that in the supermarket, I'll pay twice as much. So and sometimes you can just ask for I'd like to have this or that, or I like to have fly-in mangoes, or now I asked for lion's mane because I never had
Nice.
it, and it's in Lisa's sushi book
Yeah.
a lot. So I'm waiting for that, and so that's good. And you don't have that in the supermarket that you can
No.
just ask for things. You just have to do buy what they have.
Yeah.
So that's really nice.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't found the lion's mane yet, but we're so dang blessed out here. I mean, it sounds like it's really similar with the farmers markets and the outdoor markets that there's
yeah,
such good prices and that it's not necessarily just like local, but there's other stuff coming in. Is it the same there for
yeah,
that? Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, in the supermarket you have all the time the same things, and
Yeah.
farmers market has also like tropical fruit sometimes,
A
and
little
yeah, so that's
a little bit
nice.
more seasonal, hey?
Yeah, and purple cauliflower. They
Ooh.
don't have that in the supermarket, but they did have it in the farmers market. Oh, and about lion's mane, you know what I did?
Hmm.
I have a tree in the garden, and I cut that
Mhm.
off, so I have only the stem, and then I ordered some lion's mane plugs to
Yeah.
put in the stem. So I hopefully I'm growing them in my garden for the next year. So
Oh,
I'm
that's so
really excited for
cool.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Liz actually mentioned that a little bit. That's super fun. I've always wanted to grow mushrooms, and I've seen some mushroom growing kits, and I've done a lot of research on mushrooms and mushroom foraging. And it's cool you mentioned that too, because it's while it's not a fail safe, like I won't say like just take this by the letter, but they generally say a useful code is if it grows in wood, it's good, you know.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a neat
Yeah.
one. So you
Yeah.
haven't yet had any then yet. You're just preparing to start
No, yeah,
making.
I'm preparing, and I ordered some fresh ones at the farmers market. So I hopefully they'll be there today or tomorrow, so I can pick them up. I bought a kilo, so
Mhm.
hopefully I can make all Lisa's recipes with it this weekend.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I've heard so many good things from her, and then also from Dan Enzyme 333, who's a part of the bundle as well. That they're just one of the best textures and ridiculous. You can make so many different
yeah,
things. Lissa was talking about her skewers and talking about almost like a tempura and stuff like that, which sounds
yeah,
really darn amazing.
yeah.
And so, being that you shop mostly at those farmers markets, have you developed relationships with some of the produce people there, and how does that look?
Well, yeah, it's I only shop there for I have been shopping there for a few months,
Mhm.
so it's not. Um, yeah, it's like I can ask for anything and they will look for it and bring it, so that's good. But Wendy's got a better relationship with them
Yeah.
because she buys for the fruit festival over there, so
Oh, yes.
that's better.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah. Do you guys have any wholesalers out there as well?
can you explain what
Yeah.
I don't know what you
And no
mean?
worries. Like, so a wholesaler is typically a big fruit and vegetable distribution that would be indoors. Generally speaking, they have some refrigerated rooms and stuff, and they're the kind of place that actually provides the produce either for like smaller local markets and like ethnic markets or otherwise for grocery store chains and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't go there, but I think um, the farmers market where I go, they probably get it there.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's open for uh, uh, just people who wants to buy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only open for yeah,
Yeah.
sellers.
Always good to check because
Yeah,
some cities and some places have like one or two or three, and some smaller cities, they actually will go to a bigger city if it's not too far away. And some of them you only can actually order for them, like you said, if have a grocery store or a restaurant, they'll allow that if you have like a business license with a restaurant or grocery
yeah,
store. but some will sell individually, and some that won't officially sell individually. If you go talk to them and say like, look, like I buy a lot and I have a fruit business
Oh
online,
yeah.
like just promoting, then they'll be like, oh yeah, that's cool, and like, you can promote me to your friends and stuff like that.
Oh
I've
yeah.
I've been really lucky to find some out here. So in Malmo, there's a local market that's kind of similar to what you're saying, an outdoor market, which truthfully, I usually get the best deals there because, sometimes it's ripe
Yeah.
and they just want to get stuff out.
Yeah.
And also, if they go to the markets, like the bigger indoor markets, and those markets have ripe stuff, well, the farmers market people will buy in bulk huge amounts and get a steeper discount than if you just go there for one
Yeah.
box. But it still can be really nice and another way to save up and be able to save some money getting a lot of good quality stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It is cool.
So with the stacking, I'm guessing that has to do with the actual storage. So do you have any tips on, once you've already bought the stuff, you go to the market, you find all the stuff you want, you get good deals by the
Yeah.
case and buying in bulk. How do you manage it so that, it doesn't go bad and stuff like that?
Yeah. Well, I have some. First, I'll explain how I do it. So I put a lot in the freezer
Hmm.
in smaller portions, in just in bags. So and already cut. So if I want to make one of your pizzas, I just have to grab the sliced onion and mushroom, and I can make it because uh, I'm like not always that organized. So I just
Me too.
when I think in the morning, okay, I want to eat pizza tonight. Okay, then it's great that I have things in the freezer that I can grab.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll do that a lot, and also with things that you can't get um, at any time of the year, like cranberries or fresh green peas
Hmm.
and fresh sweet corn. I buy that a lot when it's in season, and then freeze it in smaller portions. So do that. And with well, I have a big closet, like open closet, where I put all my fruits.
Hmm.
Um, and I'd like to, when I buy bulk bananas or strawberries, or I like to dry things, and also tomatoes,
Hmm.
dry tomatoes, and then I can save that for a longer time.
Hmm.
And also, I like to have things that you can save for a couple of months or so. I like to make that in advance, so just I can grab it, like wraps. I like to have wraps all the time, taco shells or tostada shells, and uh, crackers.
Hmm.
So I like to have that a lot, and then just have to grab the fresh things, and I'm good to go.
Nice. I love it. I love it. And speaking of crackers, Nate got his brand new
Yes, I
cracker book
saw
in the
it.
bundle. Hey, that's a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, great book. I when I went to bed yesterday, it was already late, but I thought, oh, I didn't open the cracker book yet. So I opened the cracker book and just read everything except of the recipes, not to the letter, but yeah, it looks great, and all the cheeses and dips and all different kind of crackers. I'm excited to make them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm a little bit jammed during the bundle. I won't be making quite as much as I wish, but I definitely got to find a couple key recipes and make them during this bundle as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your books looks really good in the bundle as well. The Tens First. What was your inspiration for that?
Well, because last summer I was at the fruit festival, and then uh, I was a sous chef in the kitchen,
Yeah.
and then Omaira and Grant were there too, and
Nice.
they stayed for a couple of weeks after the fruit festivals, and Omaira was here with me in my house for almost every day for a couple of weeks, and we made recipes together and had a lot of fun. And so, because I was well, before that, I was on and off raw,
Hmm.
and at the start of the festival, I thought, okay, I'll go raw all the way. And then, because Omaira stayed here for a couple of weeks, I just stayed raw. And after that, when they left, I thought, okay, it would be a pity if I don't follow up right now. And then Lisa started her community,
Yeah.
and I thought, okay, I got to be part of that. And
Yeah.
well, that all of those things in order helped me a lot. And all the monthly challenges in the community, and just having people around you that have the same way of life, online or here with Wendy nearby. So yeah, it just, yeah, I felt great, of course, and lost a lot of weight. And yeah, so I just don't want to stop now.
I hear you. Nothing feels as good as feeling amazing and good, right? It's just
Yeah, yeah,
it makes you just want to keep with it, and that's
yeah,
so awesome. I have to quickly ask, when Grant and Amira were there, were you eating a lot of veggie sticks and
yeah,
dips? Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
know. They stayed with me last year, maybe it was the year before already. Wow, and their favorite was always sticks and dips. But
Oh yeah, yeah, we did, and also we made the lasagna. I think it's kind
yes,
of like the lasagna she put in the group book now.
yeah,
Um,
so good
uh,
looking.
for, yeah, that was good. And well, one day in summer, I went to an amusement park with my
Mhm.
kids. So that was kind of a challenge because, yeah, you can get everything there with food, but she made me an apple pie that is also in my book.
Yeah.
And it's her recipe, and we made it, and I brought a big box of the apple pie, and I ate that on the amusement park, so it saved me from getting some junk. So
Yeah.
that was great too.
Isn't it amazing how we can have an apple pie for lunch or dinner and
Oh
know it's
yeah,
really healthy, you know?
yeah, a
It's
whole one.
yeah. I always laugh because people often say like, "Oh, the raw food diet is so hard. I can't imagine not eating X, Y, or Z." And it's like, yeah, it's just so tough having apple pie and lasagna and
Yeah,
ice cream and like
yeah,
chocolate bananas like in your book and other like so many amazing recipes, it's such a treat. And I mean we're so blessed to come together with this because I have my own food that I make and I sometimes get in my own little routine, but everyone has their own favorite flavors and takes on it. And
yeah.
coming together we have so many different recipes and ethnicities to explore, Chinese takeout, and we
Oh
have
yeah,
sushi, and there's
yeah,
so many amazing books and
yeah.
resources in there. So I noticed in your book you have three really cool sections where you have
Oh yeah,
the cracker machine and the dressing machine and salad
this
machine.
salad machine.
Salad
Yeah.
machine, yeah. So without divulging all the details, can you just share a little bit about what that means?
Oh yeah, it's uh, um, a way to make your salads, crackers, and what
Dresses.
dressings, um, just to combine all kind of ingredients.
Yeah,
Because when I make salads, crackers, and dressings, I usually don't follow any recipe. I just toss everything together.
yeah, yeah.
And but there are some things that go good together, and some things that are not so good together. So if you follow kind of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of sour, a little bit of sweet,
Yeah.
yeah, then you're good to go. So I thought, well, that's a nice way if you just want to create your own salads, crackers, and dressings, to do it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great way to, like I said, not just get stuck in the humdrum, but be more inventive and in the moment with what you have. And I think a
Yeah,
lot of times people get so like kind of like closed in with
yeah,
recipes, thinking that they need to be exact. Like you just got to make it exactly like this. And a lot of the time you can really play with it and make it your own. And that's such a great resource to have a different salad, cracker, or dressing every single time if you
yeah,
want. Unlimited dressings, crackers,
yeah,
and salads.
yes, yeah.
Do you like making crackers a lot? And if so, how do you usually eat them? Like, do you eat them with a salad or do you have them with dips or what's your favorite way to do it?
Um, it depends on what I have in the fridge, but I like it with cashew cheese on it, and
Yeah.
then a lot of greens and sprouts.
Yeah.
Um, and also with a salad, because the it's higher fat,
Mm.
the crackers and the cashew cheese.
Yeah.
So you gotta eat some greens with it.
You got to, otherwise,
Yeah.
uh-oh, uh-oh.
Otherwise, you're not
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah, exactly. Once I've been known to have like a cracker and avocado, like a cracker and guacamole feast where I
Oh yeah.
don't know if I had much salad around it, but I mean, it's what you do most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So are you going to be a part of the Dutch Festival this summer?
Yeah, I'll be the chef.
Nice. So
Yeah.
when exactly is that, by the way?
That's you should come.
Yeah,
It's it was 4 to 8 August.
4th to 8th of August. Very cool, very cool. And people can probably learn more about that through you or through Wendy's links, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Most of Wendy is like you. If you want information or you want to attend, you can go to Wendy. It's not through
Yeah.
me, so I'm
Yeah.
just a
Yeah.
chef.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
is it DutchFruitFest.com or something like that?
it's
Paul?
Dutch. I think it's DutchFruitFestival.com.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think so.
Well, I have a live with Wendy later today too, so
Oh yeah,
I'll poke at her a little bit for that as well.
yeah. You should come, and Omira and Grant are also coming, so that's really cool.
Oh, no way.
So
Yeah, I mean
yeah,
it's not that far away too. I'll just have to make sure with my schedule and I'll talk to Wendy about that behind the scenes,
yeah,
but it's been a while since I've been to a fruit fest, so it'd be amazing to come.
yeah. Really nice. And I'm in Sweden, right?
Hmm.
And when I go back to Sweden, because I'm there in July and the first days of August. So if you need a ride,
Yeah.
I'm with the
Oh,
camper.
oh no way.
I'm riding back like I think the 3rd of
Yeah.
August. So I'm driving back for the festival. So
Oh,
if you
amazing.
need a
Well,
ride, just
yeah,
say so.
let's be in touch on that.
Yeah,
And you'll be coming by Malmo or
yeah,
yeah?
yeah. I'm
Oh,
going
sweet.
Malmo and just through Denmark. Yeah.
Oh, sweet, sweet. Well, irregardless, I mean, that sounds like a really good plan, but no matter what, we should link up too, unless you're basically just going through and you don't have a lot of time, but that'd be really awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So, I'm curious about your journey. You mentioned a little bit about, really getting into this deeper from the festival and a little while before that. But was there any big reasons that really kind of pushed you towards it, or what was that moment of inspiration that really kind of woke you up to this lifestyle?
Well, it's like when my oldest, she's now 14 years old. When she was a baby, in my first pregnancy, I gained a lot of weight, and then after that, I was searching for what's the healthiest way to eat, and then I found raw food.
Hmm.
So then I was 1.5 year raw, and then the other kids came, and with the third one, he's now 2 years old. I got diabetes during pregnancy.
Yeah.
So that was hard because I started then with 3 weeks raw, and then I found out there was this diabetes. So I didn't know what to do, but I didn't want any meds. So I was on a strictly diet, not a raw diet, but just a way that I wouldn't do now, just with a lot of with not a lot of, how you say that in English, carbs, I
Yeah.
think.
Kind of a higher
No.
fat, higher protein type approach that
Yeah,
usually
yeah, yeah,
mainstream promotes, and it's like,
yeah,
oh, thanks,
yeah.
mainstream.
And it wasn't the way I wanted it, but it eventually it worked
Yeah,
from staying out of the meds. But after that, I just thought, okay, don't want to do this ever again,
yeah.
and I wanted to keep on losing weight. So uh, that's why I got back to raw, and I knew from before how great I felt,
Hmm.
and with being a single mom of three and working 4 days a week, you just want to have some
Yeah.
energy. And yeah, and also when I'm in the weekends, I want to be able to do nice things with my kids.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to lose the excessive
Mhm.
weight, and well, it works. So
Yeah, yeah,
I'm happy
absolutely,
with it
absolutely.
right now. Yeah.
That's good. And what did your kids think when you started making these changes?
Well, I'm a bit weird.
How so?
Yeah, all the weird things that other people don't do.
Yeah, yeah,
But the smaller ones, they're just fine with it, of course. But
Yeah.
it's also, yeah, the one that's 14 years old. Yeah, she just thinks I'm weird. Um, but yeah, I love it that they don't eat everything that I eat, but they
Yeah.
do eat a lot more fruit than they used to. So that's
Yeah.
good. And mostly berries. When I buy a box of berries, I just have to buy 6 boxes of berries to in order to have one for myself because the
Yeah.
other ones will vanish.
Yeah. That's a good problem to
Yeah,
have, I think, and
yeah,
it's useful that you have the wholesale, or not the wholesale, rather the farmers market where you can get the big boxes and
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Do they have any favorite berries? Is it strawberries or
Oh yeah,
raspberries
it's
or
strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you getting some decent ones now? Like we just started getting some pretty darn good strawberries and the berries are coming in a little more.
yeah,
How about
yeah.
over there?
There are a lot of berries. The last 3 weeks there were a lot of raspberries, like a big box with the small. You have small boxes like
Yeah.
this, and then 12 of them for like €6.
Yeah.
So that's really a lot. So they can, but with raspberries you have to. Uh, there's going mold in it very fast. So if you have them, you have to eat like a don't know
You gotta
what,
get
but
serious with those raspberries,
yeah,
hey?
yeah.
So
And I like with the strawberries. I like to buy big cases too, and then dry them because Lissa has a recipe in the community for strawberry leather,
oh cool.
and my kid loves that to take the strawberry leather to school. She just thinks she's getting candy to bring to school, so she eats that every day.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so fun to utilize the dehydrator and make leathers and wraps and like you said, drying tomatoes and all those things. And
yeah,
it sounds like you must have a stocked pantry of, pre-made stuff.
yeah. I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So beside those kinds of things, because we kind of mentioned that, like having stuff ready in the freezer or dried and stuff like that, what are some of your fresh go-tos when you're busy and, lots of stuff is going on and, it's just like I got to get something in that feels good and fills me up.
Yeah, yeah, it's often that way because when I have to go to work and it's, very busy in the morning with the kids getting ready for school, and then sometimes I just don't have time to make me a proper salad for work,
Mhm.
so I just toss in bananas, mangoes, and just whole fruits,
Mhm.
and also dates. I have the awesome dates from Yogi and Youssef.
Mhm.
They're called Sakari dates,
Oh yes,
and
those are tasty.
they're really good. So I just toss in the whole fruits in my bag, and then I have a fruit
Yeah.
lunch. Yeah,
Oh, sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. So, I often hear people, especially, people that have kids or families and stuff like that, or long, long jobs, say like, I just don't have time to eat. Like, I wish I had time to eat healthy and this and that. Like, what would you say to someone like that? Because I can tell
well,
it's made a profound difference to you.
yeah, it's
Um,
it's just a choice and a
yeah.
mindset, and if if you if you have the time to make a sandwich or
Mhm.
whatever, you have time to grab some fruit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just a choice that you make, and yeah,
Nature's fast food, right?
yeah,
Yeah, it's the best. I got the same kind of situation out here, and it's a choice that just keeps on giving because the way I kind of look at it is like I don't have time to feel crappy, like I want to feel
yeah,
good as much as I possibly can, it's like
yeah,
and it's a beautiful thing that it kind of steamrolls, right? Like once you make the time, you find a little bit more time and you feel better, so
yeah.
you become more productive and things get a little bit easier
Oh
overall.
yeah, when you start in the kitchen, when you think like I like on a Sunday when I don't have very much to do.
Mhm.
I just think, oh, sometimes I don't want to do anything in the kitchen, and then I decide, okay, I'm just going to do one thing, and I'm making lunch, and then I'm in the kitchen and I'm on a roll, and I'm okay. I can do crackers, I can do this, I can do that, and then I'm in the kitchen all day, prepared for the whole week. So that's
That's
cool.
awesome, but it's so good to have it all stacked up, like
Yeah,
we're like talking about, right? To having it ready. Because then in those times when you don't have much
Yeah,
time,
just
well,
grab it.
you just grab it and go, and you're ready to
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you have a personal favorite recipe that's in your book?
Well, yeah, and it's an easy one, but it's the bananas with the chocolate sauce.
Yeah, the one I
It's
mentioned.
really
Yeah,
easy, but
yeah,
yeah, I had it last night as a snack. I had it this morning for breakfast. It's
yeah.
just so good.
Do you feel okay to divulge a little bit of tips about how to make that one, or you want to keep it for the book?
Well, it's a nice tip is that well, I sprinkle some sprouted buckwheat
Oh,
on top,
yeah.
and what's nice is when you dry the buckwheat, you can do a little mint leaves or essential oil mint to it.
Hmm.
Then you have minted buckwheat. I don't think I
Cool.
mentioned that in the book, but it's really nice. So then you have chocolatey, minty buckwheat sauce. So
Oh,
that's really
fun.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really cool, and such a good tip too to soak and sprout the buckwheat and then dehydrate it. So it's like,
yeah,
activated but crispy and almost granola-y and can be
yeah,
used in so many different ways.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Do you have anything along this topic or about your book that you want to kind of go more into or make sure that you share with everyone here?
I don't know.
It's all good. It's all good. I
Mm,
think it is. I think we've covered a lot of really good tips,
yeah,
and I think people are going to really enjoy your book. Again, I really like the machines in there, and
yeah,
creating more of a free flow, and bringing in a little bit of spontaneity with what you have in
yeah,
your recipes, while at the same time providing a lot of recipes that you've kind of honed and made your own. So that's awesome as well.
yeah.
Um, yeah, no, no, that
Oh,
sounds awesome. So is there anywhere else that people can find you? Or is it mostly here on Instagram?
yeah. It's mostly Instagram, and well, I'm on Facebook too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, yeah,
And find
that's
me at
awesome.
Fruit Festival. Everyone
Yeah.
should come.
Well, it sounds like there's going to be a place to find where you have your book in the near future here as well. So it'll be hopefully good to
Yeah,
find somewhere where we can pick that up. But right now, of course, you can grab
in
your
the
book. Everyone can
bundle.
grab your book and mine and so many others right in the Ultimate Raw Vegan Bundle. And it's
Yeah,
ridiculous deal right now, right? Like, I mean, over
there's
$1,300 worth of
so
stuff.
much information in it for yeah such a good price. So you can make recipes all year when you buy the bundle.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And it's not only recipes too, there's lots of
yeah,
information and tips and courses and it's and fitness and yeah, mindset shifts and workbooks and
yeah.
yeah, it's an amazing
Awesome.
resource and definitely blessed that you're a part of it and I hope to see you this summer then. That sounds really
Yeah,
exciting. We're
that's cool.
almost neighbors, so
Yeah. Like 10 hours away or so.
yeah.
12, I don't know.
I
Yeah,
I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess it depends if it's plane, train, or car.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been to the Netherlands. So yeah, I think 2016 I went to Amsterdam on my cross Europe trip for the first time I was here, and I think that's the last time. Yeah, geez, Louise.
Have you been living in Sweden for your whole
Oh
life?
no, no,
Oh,
I'm Canadian.
oh,
Yeah,
you're Canadian.
yeah, I'm actually Canadian, but I am migrating to Sweden. I've been here for almost well, no, it's been over 4 years now that I've been in Sweden. But
Okay,
I grew up in Canada and otherwise a bit of a nomad. I've traveled all over the place, but
cool.
yeah, this is home base now, and I love Europe. It's the best.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm happy to travel through Sweden this summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where all are you going?
Well, we like to go, we're going with a camper and then we go the south and the middle of Sweden, but not, yeah, I just have some places like waterfalls that we would like to visit. And
Oh,
my oldest wants to go shopping in Stockholm and that
hmm.
kind of stuff, but we don't know yet, just drive and see where it will drive us. So,
Well, I'm gonna ask you to let me know where these waterfalls are because I didn't even know there was waterfalls in
oh,
Sweden. So
yeah,
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 yeah. I've mostly been a city boy, I'll admit. I mean, I've been out to the countryside a bit and into the forest, and to the ocean and to the island. So yeah, no, I've visited a bunch of nature, but I mean, I'm in Malmo mostly, and then otherwise like
yeah,
Malmo, Lund, Helsingborg and Stockholm, like the big cities,
Oh yeah.
skateboarding and running around and
Yeah,
stuff like
cool.
that. So, oh, watermelon limes in Germany. Hey, that's cool. I'm excited to maybe hit Germany sometime this year as well. I'd like to get a little more travel on. I've been a little bit stuck here in Malmo because I've been waiting for my permanent residency, and you can't travel a ton until you get that,
Yeah,
but it
okay.
should be here very soon. So, but yeah. But
Okay.
thank you again so much for coming
Yeah.
on live with me
Thank you
and talking
too.
about this. Such a
Yeah.
pleasure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And thanks for being a part of the bundle. Super awesome to have
Yeah.
you
Thank
on.
you
And
too. And
absolutely. Do you have any other lives today coming up?
no, not today,
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh, cool,
So
cool. Who
yeah.
are you going live with tomorrow?
Who is the one? The I don't know the one from Costa Rica. Who is that?
Okay.
Uh, Mi,
I'm
Mir,
spacing.
Mira?
Oh no, no, yeah, Mira. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Mira has her permaculture. She has three amazing books in the
Oh
bundle.
yeah,
She's got a
yeah.
recipe book, a permaculture book, um,
The,
and one other that's spacing my early morning brain right now. But oh, her Mama Circle. She
oh
has
yeah,
3 months to her Mama Circle, so that's
yeah.
awesome. But Costa Rica is so beautiful. Have you ever been to Costa Rica?
No, no, never.
No.
You
Awesome. Well, that'll be
have.
a fun live, and I'm sure there's a lot of different directions you guys can go.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you later, and thank you so much.
Such a pleasure. We'll be in touch behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
yeah,
And just once again, everyone, if you aren't following Tineke Everdonk, that's how you pronounce it proper. Did I pronounce it
yeah.
properly? Yeah.
Tineke Verdonk.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
apologies. My
it's
Canadian
difficult.
pronunciation's horrible. But if you're not following Tanika yet, then give her a follow and grab the bundle through her link or mine if you prefer. And I hope you really enjoy it and that I hope you found lots of value from this talk as well. Thank you again, Tanika. I'll talk to
Yeah,
you soon.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.